Hello and welcome back to Lord of Heroes News on Nyris Gaming. We have pretty much the typical at this point. More hero balance changes, new summon banner coming, because that is a non-stop train now. Let us get into it. This update is going to be coming on April 23rd, next Tuesday I believe. First things first is the balance changes. We're going to be getting changes to Light Lyrae, Earth Sulfie, and Fire Olivia. And they have changed the appearance of this page from how it used to be. And I think I like it better. So her 1 before attacks the selected enemy with a 60% chance to inflict Wither on the target for 2 turns, dealing 7% more damage for every debuff on the target, now does 15% more damage for every debuff on the target. And her burst attacks all enemies, deals 15% more damage for every buff on the user and debuff on the target, now deals 20% for every buff on the user up to 100, and 20% for every debuff on the target up to 100, and additionally deals 300% more damage if the user is under the effects of invincibility, which she gains from her 2, and if she's on a light team, Light Vanessa might also be a good pick for that because she can provide invincibility, or Fire Vanessa. Next up is Earth Sulfie. She is a sniper, and with her changes, they're leaning her more in the being able to do a decent bit of damage category. Her level 2 on her 2 is going to change from a 10% debuff chance upgrade to a 10% damage upgrade, because that 10% debuff is going to be default. So before, attacks all enemies, 60% chance to reduce attack strength of the target for 2 turns, cooldown of 5 turns. Now a 70% chance for that debuff, and additionally 70% chance to inflict shock on each water elemental enemy for 2 turns. And this deals up to 100% more damage when there are fewer targets. So we're getting a lot more instances of the shock debuff, but I'm pretty sure all the ones today are conditional, like with this one with the water elemental enemies. Her burst attacks all enemies, 100% chance to reduce speed of the target for 2 turns, and additionally a 50% chance to reduce the action gauge of the target by 30%. Now also deals 250% more damage if the target is under the effects of shock, and deals 200% more damage against water elemental enemies. Definitely more in the damage department. Even though she is a sniper, I don't believe she has access to Pierce, unfortunately. But they are upping her base attack by nearly 60, from 385 to 441. So maybe she can find success purely on high attack. Now, Fire Olivia, another character I did not think really needed buffing, kind of like Light Fram. But hey, we'll take it. Her 1 attacks a selected enemy, 50% chance to inflict stun on the target for 1 turn, 90% chance to reduce speed of the target for 2 turns. Now additionally deals 220% more damage if the target is under the effects of Decay Defense, which is a new debuff, which is just more defense down. And this will stack with regular defense down, albeit be less. Her 2 attacks all enemies, fills the action gauge of all allies by 40%, and generates a shield for all allies based on the user's attack for 2 turns. Now, additionally, has a 100% chance to inflict Decay Defense on each Earth Elemental enemy, respectively, for 2 turns, and deals up to 100% more damage when there are fewer targets. Decay Defense reduces defense by 50% and stacks with other defense reduction effects. Her burst attacks a selected enemy, 60% chance to inflict 3 stacks of sap respectively for 1 turn, and additionally has a 90% chance to reduce the action gauge of the target by 30%. Now additionally deals 220% more damage if the target is under the effects of Decay Defense. And from what I remember, she is a sniper, but she also has absurdly high attack. I think she might have more attack than most strikers, honestly, at level 70 and Ascension 2. So she could potentially be doing quite a hefty bit of damage, especially after this, on top of being a shielder and an action gauge booster, and a sapper. Our new upcoming summon banner is going to be Dark Syphfride, a dark sniper. They are very much on a War of the Tyrants binge right now with Roselic and now 2 alternate elements with Syphfride and Ondel. She is going to be available from April 23rd to June 1st, so a little over a month. Now here are all the summonable heroes on this banner. You're going to be able to get Syphfride Dark, Water Meiling, Dark Arcanath, Light Joshua, Water Miriand, Fire Mercenary Aslan, Water Charles III, Light Cessair, Light Ian, Fire Aaron, Dark Buryu, Earth Ondel, Fire Lyn, Water Dragon Knight Helga, Dark Brandon, and Light Syphfride. It's awesome to see a lot of heroes, but also I don't think there's any changes to the hero drop chance on this. So this is technically worse if that's the case, if you're going for someone specific. Because if this is still the 2% chance of a hero, you have the 1% chance of Syphfride, and then that other 1% is now, instead of divided by 3 other heroes, it's divided by all of these. So if you're looking to get someone specific from here, good frickin' luck. My word. She, of course, for the same time period, is going to have her featured Relic Summon banner. The Names of Legends banner is going to have Dark Crom, Fire Sulfie, Dark Vanessa, Water Lyn, and Earth Johan relics, 2 of which were just added recently, so that's awfully quick. Fire Olivia is going to be summonable on the Link Summon banner. She is an exceptionally good sniper and is getting even better with her buffs. We will be getting an event dungeon, Meow Mix Great Escape, from April 23rd to April 29th. Looks like this is kind of like the side stories, but much shorter. Looks like we'll be getting raffle tickets, and there is no explanation as to what those get you, so who knows until then. And then, interestingly, they're doing another story countdown to a summon banner, but this looks like this is pre-Brandon. This is Brant, and you will be getting Link Stones for logging in until his release day, which will net you a full 10 pull, which is really, really nice to see, considering how things are these days. But yeah, this is the last character I thought we would be getting. Dark Syphfride will have a sniper banner for the same duration as her summon banner from the 23rd to June 1st. And here is my complaint for the day. The items available in the Link Shop will be adjusted. There is one good thing here. Here is what the Link Shop currently offers. You have certain relic chests for certain contract heroes. This is not all of the contract heroes, and this has been the case for, I'm pretty sure, well over half a year. So if you're not getting contract summon tickets, certain relics for certain contract heroes have just been inaccessible to you. But now, after this, I believe this is everyone, so you can get relic chests for every single contract hero. There's one major problem. The contract hero ticket that would just net you a contract hero instantly after 300 Link traces, which you get from all the other banners, that is going away. So now the one way that you could get those without the contract summon tickets, which were only purchasable, is gone. So the contract summon banner is full pay to win at this point. You cannot get those tickets apart from paid systems, except for one thing they're adding, but even that is a bit annoying, as we'll get to. It seems you can also no longer get temporal threads from this. That was a decent way to get those if you didn't have anything else to use those on. You can still get skill reset tickets, and you can now get featured relic summon tickets, so there's a lot of ways to get those now. You can also get soul stones, but those are for 150 each, which is an absurdly high amount. And you can also get 250,000 renown for 250, but still, that's really expensive. The contract summon banner, if you do get a hero, you will now only get one of the 3 selected heroes instead of getting a random one. That is nice to see. It was annoying where you would select 3 to be higher rate, but still get completely different ones that you were not going for. Now it will only be those 3. And contract summon tickets will replace class ascension runes in Kanai's leaderboard gifts random reward list. The only problem with that is it's random, so you might get them, but this is literally the only way to get them as a free-to-play player. Hope you get them in that leaderboard reward every week or so. If you don't get them, then oh well. You literally can't get contract heroes now beyond the normal way. It's really, really scummy. And also, on top of that, they're replacing the class ascension runes. So there's one less way to get class ascension runes after we finally got another way after they reduced them. Just all over the place. It's annoying. With that out of the way, let's get into Dark Syphfride's details. Here she is, new Dark Sniper. Her level 1 and 70 stats. She has really decent to good health and defense and really high attack for a sniper. On second ascension, she probably has around the same attack as most strikers. And she has a lot of text. Her 1 attacks a selected enemy, 40% chance to inflict exposed weakness on the target for 2 turns, 100% chance if the target is light. This will increase the damage taken by the target for 5% for every debuff inflicted, up to a maximum of 50. Her 2, cooldown of 4 turns, fills the action gauges of all allies by 20%, and additionally fills the action gauge of dark elemental allies by 20%. So a full 40, which is the normal for a action gauge booster, on your dark team at least. Wonder if this will get down to 2 turns. Although there is a relic that reduces her cooldown, so maybe not. 70% chance to reduce defense of each enemy respectively for 2 turns, and 70% chance to inflict decay defense on each light elemental enemy respectively for 1 turn. If you're going against a light team, if she hits both of these, that'll be a 45% defense decrease, which is massive. Her burst is a cost of 3 spirit, attacks all enemies, deals 300% more damage if the target is under the effects of decay defense, and here we go again. 100% chance to inflict shock on each light elemental enemy respectively for 2 turns, grants leech to all dark elemental allies for 3 turns, and additionally has a 100% chance to trigger flurry 1 time. She is hitting a lot of debuffs and a lot of attacks for very long turns and very efficient chances as well. It is sounding like she's going to be a very good support for Dark Lumi, and given she gives Leech, she can potentially replace a Cleric on the team. Skill passives are debuff rate and reduce damage from light elemental enemies. Her default Relic increases her crit rate. Her Refined gives her a 30% chance to reduce her skill cooldown if the attack is a crit upon attacking. And her Divine increases her crit hit damage by 10% if the attack is a crit upon attacking, stacking up to 5 times, expiring after a wave of enemies. So you got your supportive relic and your damaging relic. That is going to do it for Lord of Heroes news today. Just one more thing. If you would say in the comments, have any of you gotten Earth Rashad yet? Because this event is completely different than how it used to be in one major respect. They basically made it the same chances as a summon banner. Because this used to be, bottom of the teacup, you have a 0% chance to recruit. Top of the teacup, you have a 100% chance. Now, a little over halfway is 1% chance. Why? Why have you done this? Why not just keep it the same as it always was? If you consistently log in, you will get him by the end. Pretty much guaranteed. Now it's, keep logging in, maybe you'll get him. We don't care. It's really annoying. Actually, let's see if I try here. Because oftentimes these can be less gain than just doing this, so there's no point in actually doing these. It also feels like it's just another way to get money out of people. Nope. 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 Who knows if we'll get him in time? We have what? How many days left? 12? And if we don't get him, then who knows if we'll ever get him back? Probably have to wait till the Link Summon edition. Are there any of those on the Link Summon? I was gonna say Earthframe, but no, she was paid only, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, not a one. We had Earth Joshua, Earth Rosanna, and I think Earth Mikhail got added on there, but he was also a login event. So no, none of those on the Link Summon. So who knows? Maybe we'll get him again, maybe not. But until next time, comment down below what you think of the new additions, like if you liked, and subscribe for more in the future. I will see y'all in the next one.